What is going on, everybody? It is Luke Beller, and some news just came out of some more players. The Packers have decided to sign 2 futures contracts. So basically guys who will be making up the 90-man roster coming into the 2021 season. So I thought that we would cover that right here in today's video. First off, the Packers have brought back once again wide receiver Reggie Begleton, who I think lots of people seem to have a fondness for. I think lots of people want to see him be successful in the NFL with this Packers team. He has a great story coming from the Canadian Football League and sort of what he's had to go through to basically get to this opportunity to come play in the NFL. And we saw him come in 1 week on this Packers active roster in 2020, coming in week 4, playing in that game versus the Falcons. He only played in 2 snaps in that game. He did get paid $185,000 for that game. So for 2 snaps, that's not bad. What's that, like almost like $92,000 a snap? Pretty good pay per snap. I don't think that's a thing people usually calculate, but anyways, I thought that was interesting to bring up because that's a lot of money. But it seems that he's at least been doing something right if the Packers want to bring him back once again. Who knows, maybe 2021 could be the year for him to break through into this Packers offense. And then the next guy the Packers are signing is center Jake Hansen. He was a Packers 6th-round draft pick in 2020, went to Oregon. And then he didn't make the Packers 53-man roster coming into the 2020 season. And so he spent some time on the practice squad and actually finished the season, the postseason, on the Packers practice squad on the injured reserve list. So we haven't really seen much from him throughout the 2020 season, and so hopefully this could be a year for him to improve, to break through, to reach the next level. You know, with Corey Linsley's uncertainty of whether or not he'll be coming back to the Packers in 2020, potentially, you know, Jake Hansen could be the guy. I don't know how good he is. He hasn't really shown much so far, but I think even if Corey Linsley doesn't end up with the Packers in 2020, or 2021, it's very likely that Elgton Jenkins could be the guy to move to center because we've seen just how versatile Elgton Jenkins is, so possibly the Packers move him from guard to center in 2021 if they can't get a deal done with Corey Linsley. Then the third guy the Packers have decided to bring on is kicker Jj Molson. He kicked for UCLA and then actually ended up being drafted in the Canadian Football League last year in the 7th round. And he spent some time this year on the Packers practice squad. And the thing is, you know, with another kicker, who knows how long Mason Crosby will last, because it seems like he's been with the Packers forever at this point. And so who knows when his last year will be. I don't know, maybe he has a few years left in him. Obviously, kickers seem to be able to make it a little bit farther than most other positions just because they're not getting smacked on every single play. So who knows what's going to happen with the future of Mason Crosby, but we have kicker Jj Molson on this Packers 90-man roster. Then the fourth guy the Packers have signed, cornerback, I'm going to butcher his name, cornerback Russell Kiverai. I don't know, maybe I said it right, maybe I said it wrong, but he spent 2016 to 2018 with the Cincinnati Bengals. He didn't really play too much, and then he comes to the Packers. He actually played in 7 snaps on special teams versus the Jaguars this year, and then he made us a tackle on special teams in that NFC Championship game, that sad NFC Championship game. So then the 5th guy the Packers have decided to bring on is Delante Scott, defensive lineman, went undrafted out of SMU in 2020 and spent some time on the Packers practice squad in this 2020 season. And then the last guy, the 6th guy, we got wide receiver Juwan Winfrey, drafted by the Broncos in the 6th round of the 2019 draft, and he actually played in 3 games that year before being sent to the IR, and then was signed by the Packers practice squad in October, and was also actually called up for that Jaguars game, but we haven't really seen too much from him. So those are the 6 guys the Packers decided to sign today. 2 futures contracts coming into 2021. And then there were actually 10 other guys the Packers signed yesterday. I never really covered it, but I'll just read through them real quickly because I don't want to talk about 16 players. This isn't supposed to be a super long video, but I'll throw it up right here as well. Linebacker Tipa Galea, linebacker Dejon Harris, guard Zach Johnson, tight end Isaac Nada, whatever you say. Defensive lineman Wellington Previlon, defensive lineman Anthony Rush, cornerback Sanford Samuels, running back Mike Weber, running back Dexter Williams, and punter Ryan Winslow. So the Packers are making some moves with the season unfortunately coming to a screeching halt a few days ago. It is definitely going to be exciting to watch all these battles throughout the offseason, training camp, all that kind of stuff. We got lots of fun stuff coming up for the Packers, but that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you like it. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys like it down below and subscribe so you don't miss any new Packers news, content, all that kind of stuff. But that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.